This object was given to me by my now ex-stepfather, who told me it belonged to his grandfather and was used in some war. It's surprisingly heavy for its size, hollow, and resembles a bomb in shape. There are strange numbers on it that I haven't been able to identify. We live in Brazil, and to my knowledge, the country hasn't been involved in many wars. I've had this item for years, but I still have no idea what it actually is. Can anyone help me figure out what this might be? It's Mark 23 3-pound practice bomb. The spotting charge, if present, contains red phosphorus, which can ignite when exposed to air. It is widely known for not burning all the way out and instead sort of crusting over, covering the unburned phosphorus. If a person were to, let's say, chip a piece off of the crust, they could expose the unburned phosphorus, causing it to ignite. I will contact my local authorities. You can never be too safe with old ordnance. I noticed this odd object on my way to work in Lancaster, Pennsylvania. Typically, there's a cover over it, but today, for the first time, the cover was off. It stands about 6 feet tall and has the days of the week printed on it, though I'm not sure what the significance is. The only word I can make out on it is recorder. It's positioned right next to a semi-busy road, so I pass by it almost every day, but today was the first time I got a clear look at it. It's strange because I've never seen anything like it before. What could it be? It's a chart recorder. These devices are typically mounted on the walls of fire stations throughout the city. They were used to monitor and record water pressure at various points in the municipal water system, helping to ensure everything was functioning properly. I came across this object in the Colorado foothills. It's about 6 inches tall and 4 inches wide, with a metal-like feel to it. Its shape is distinctly egg-like, but I can't quite place what it is. Although it has a mysterious look, I don't believe it's unexploded ordnance. To be safe, I decided to leave it exactly where I found it and didn't touch it. Any idea what it could be? Looks like an iron nodule. Natural concentration of iron. Hematite and magnetite are 2 common iron oxide minerals. Most iron ore deposits consist mainly of hematite, magnetite, or both. Iron oxide concretions, iron oxide nodules, and ironstones are often mistaken for meteorites because they are heavy, dense, and their unusual, frequently bizarre shapes catch people's attention. I stumbled upon this intriguing structure while hiking deep in the woods, not far from a large river. It was a massive square cement tower, about 3 stories tall, standing in an isolated area. Inside, there was a metal ladder that led up to a small platform with a seat and a window, giving a commanding view of the surrounding forest and river. On the side of the tower, there was an unusual measurement scale, almost as if it were designed to measure depth or some other kind of variable. The whole thing seemed out of place, and I couldn't help but wonder what purpose it had served. Any ideas? Looks like a stream gauging site. The USGS operates over 8,200 continuous record stream gauges that provide streamflow information for a wide variety of uses, including flood prediction, water management and allocation, engineering design, research, operation of locks and dams, and recreational safety and enjoyment. I found this small triangular object while going through cremated remains. It's less than 1 inch tall and wide, with the letters C and T etched at the bottom. Surprisingly, it didn't burn during the cremation process, suggesting it might be metallic. The material feels surprisingly flexible. I'm starting to think it could be a piece of some kind of metal structure or part of something larger. Any idea what it could be? The power port by Bard is a subcutaneous indwelling central venous access port that is FDA approved for power injection of contrast. It has a distinctive triangular shape that can be palpated, 3 palpable bumps arranged in a triangle, or seen on a CXR or Scout view, either an opaque rounded triangle or a triangular outline with the letters CT under the triangle. My grandfather insists he's stumped me with this object and refuses to tell me what it is. He claims it's at least 110 years old and was typically found on the desks of wealthier men. It's a small, hand-carved marble cup, only about 2 inches tall. I've searched extensively for antique desk accessories, but haven't been able to find anything similar. It's definitely not a sample holder, toothpick holder, or wax seal holder. He also mentioned that it might have been seen on tables in fancy restaurants. I'm really curious. Does anyone have any ideas on what this could be? It's a match holder. The holes provided an abrasive texture against which to strike the match head. I just finished speaking with my grandpa, and he confirmed this.